tell me, how much sleep do you usually get?
7 hours, 8 hours, maximum 7 or 8.
7-8 hours? Okay, so do you think it's a good amount of sleep that you have?
Yes, when I was bring my baby, so the first year I cannot sleep more than 3 or 2 hours. The baby was wake up during the day a lot of
the baby usually wakes up, like
yes,
so many times.
Yes, he usually every 2 hours. Every 2 hours he walks, and I cannot continue sleep. So from this moment, I can sleep well a lot of times. I'm just 7 or 8 hours or more, or sometimes 5 hours, and I wake up, and I feel good. Yeah.
Definitely, that's really cool. So, in your opinion, why do some people sleep well while other people do not sleep well?
Maybe they think a lot when he become to bed to sleep. They think a lot of time, and they feel like a daisy from the whole thinking on whole ideas on whole working, and they think about during the day what we do and what we will do the next day. They prepare the next day after they get sleep. So I think it's something not good to us to think about tomorrow. We just sleep and do that every day. When I get on the bed, I think about what I will do tomorrow, what I will prepare. That takes a lot of time, maybe 1 hour. Or sometimes people take his cell phone and they scroll the screen, and maybe they addicted to the social media, and they looking a lot.
Definitely, for sure, yeah. They are addicted to social media. That's definitely right. So, okay, when you have trouble sleeping, what do you do in order to get back to sleep?
Sometimes I'm look for my mobile and open the Facebook and social media, and I know about things and open the whole from my the technology now. It's you can know about all the world with cell phone. So during the day I cannot watching television, the newspaper, the news everywhere. So when I get sleep, I can take. Yeah, I can. I can sleep quarter or half hour to looking about the world, what's happened. And sometimes I saw some people die, and some people get with a new job or something like that from the Facebook. I don't know. We didn't have a connection with a mobile or face to face, so I can update about my friends and my family from the social media.
Definitely. Okay, what time do you go to sleep and what time do you get up?
I'm going to sleep at 12 or 1 p.m. and I get wake up at
AM?
8 a.m. Sorry,
AM,
yes,
1 a.m. Mm-hmm.
Yes, a.m. And wake up at 8 or 8:30, something like that.
Okay, that's cool. Cool, that's good. Good hours of sleep. Okay, have you ever slept in a stranger place that wasn't a bed?
Yeah, I didn't try to sleep like people like safari or camping. I didn't try this idea, but in the stranger No, I didn't live in the strange place or in the strange place. Usually at home on the bed, not in the strange. Maybe I slept in the bus when we travel.
Transportation,
in the car when we travel.
Definitely.
Yes, in transportation.
Yeah.
Yes, in Umrah we slept in the opposite of مكة يعني الحرم.
Okay, the opposite of it.
The front. Sorry,
in
the
front of. Yeah, in front of.
Yes, the front of.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Great. That's really cool. All right. So, are you into music?
I don't know what I do. I play the beautiful music. He like it, and I play the good videos he likes to watch. And I don't know. He always makes trouble.
He's a troublemaker. Just a naughty child. Yeah, so they have the energy. They have a lot of, like, children have a lot of energy, and they always like mess up stuff. But yeah, it's like like you have to deal with that. This is what you signed up for, and you got married. So definitely. So you have everybody.
I don't know. I make a Nesquik and some Nesquik with the milk, but okay, I will go.
Okay, so do you like? Is it like the kind of music exactly that you like? Is it rap, classic, jazz? What kind of music that you feel the rhyme with?
It's been on your mood. It's been depends on
the mood.
Oh yes, it depends on the mood. If you are in the full of energy, so you can listen to the jazz or something like that. And if you listen, if you feel love or you feel something romantic, you like to listen to the romantic song. If you want to relax, you can listen to the classic music, like Kulthum. I like to listen to Kulthum when I in the end of the day.
At the end of the day. At the end of the day, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's really relaxing. All right, who's your favorite artist or the singer that you like to listen to all the time?
I listen it in the Arabic or American or foreign.
Yeah, any artist that you like to listen to, your favorite.
In the foreign song.
Say this and this that. Yeah, no problem. You can say both.
I like the music was very trendy in these days. It's called Calm Down. You listen to it?
Calm Down? No, I've never I don't have time actually.
Calm Down is a trendy song this day, and they make a Zumba dance for this music, and it's very trendy. About the Arabic artist, Ahmed, it's my favorite. He's my favorite.
Okay.
And every song was trendy. Okay, I listen.
Depends on. It depends on. It
yes.
Depends.
It depends. It depends. Yes, it depends on the words. Some song depends on the very, very stupid and ugly words. So the words, but it's the music. the music like wigs and I don't know the name of them, but I know Hammo Bika and Omar Kamal and another one. I think it's not bad because this is kind of music. It's all over the world in the Latin and in America also. It's the same kind of music around the world. So we saw this song. It's not cool, not good, but we can release it because it's a lot of audience and a lot of fans like it.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of young people, definitely like teenagers. All the teenagers listen to Margonaut and local music like this. So definitely, and it gets trending. You know, like have you seen Into Schwiggery? And it just got viral in 2 days or just one day. You know, so it's really crazy. You know, this kind of music are driving people crazy, and they're just addicted to it. They become addicted to it, and they support it. So that's what works.
Mm.
Okay, great. So yeah. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna start it today, like unit one. Each unit, like it has 10 units in here. Okay, each unit has 4 lessons beside the preview and the review. And it basically talks about different topics, different kind of general topics as well, that we like to talk about every single day. Okay, but it's also like it has like conversations. We're gonna listen to conversations. We're gonna listen to like listening exercise and stuff like that. So we're gonna work on it, and it also has pronunciation, so you can listen and read and work on the 4 skills of the language. Okay. So
Okay.
unit number one is talking about the 4 lessons here. Number one, get reacquainted with someone. So what's the meaning of get reacquainted with someone?
I don't know. I didn't listen about it before.
No problem, for sure. Okay, so get acquainted means getting to know someone for the first time. Like me and you, the first time we met, we just got acquainted the last time we met. I think it was a week ago or something. I can't remember. Get reacquainted. Okay, when we get reacquainted, imagine that you met me like a week ago, right? And then you met me again, but you don't remember my name. You don't remember like where exactly have you met me before, you know? So, and then like we start making a small talk again. And for the second time now, like we have seen each other and we get to know each other again. We introduce ourselves again and, remind ourselves with the names and stuff like that. We're going to take actually an example on that right now. So we say it's get reacquainted. So getting to know a person or getting to know someone for the second time. Okay. This is the meaning of get reacquainted with someone. Greet a visitor to your country. Greet comes from greeting. When you greet someone, you say hi. Okay, so a visitor to your country. How to greet a visitor to your country. Discuss gestures and customs. So what's the meaning of gestures? The word gestures.
I don't know.
Gestures are actually the body language, the body sign. The things that we do with our hands that indicate what we want to say without actually saying it. So when we say this, instead of saying bye, we just do that. This is a gesture that I'm using in order to indicate, or this, that means okay, or I'm good with you. Okay, and customs. What's the meaning of customs?
The clothes we wear.
No, this is called costume. A lot of people actually they are confused about these 2 words. Okay, they always say customs. It's the clothes that you wear. No, it's actually the costume. This is an outfit or clothes that you wear in a party or something. اللي هو زي التنكري. أما customs actually means here traditions. Customs means traditions, the traditions that we follow in our society. It's called the customs. Okay, but costume,
yes,
it's very different. Okay, that means an outfit that you wear in a party or something like that. Okay, so this is the difference between them. So we're gonna also discuss gestures and customs in different countries and according to the American culture as well. And number 4, describe an interesting experience. So we're gonna talk about an interesting experience that you've had before and that you have experienced it. Okay, so here are some customs around the world. So let's see here the preview. It's talking about greetings. So I want you to read. Go ahead and read from greetings here.
Some people do.
Bow.
Some people kiss.
Some people bow. This is called bowing. Yes. When you bend yourself up like this in the picture. This is the greeting in Japan, for example. So there are different greetings around the world. Some people bow. Okay. Go ahead.
Some people kiss once. Some kiss twice. Yes. Okay. Some shake hands. Okay. And some hug. Okay.
Definitely. Yes. What's the formal greeting in our country right now, like in Egypt? What is the formal greeting?
Kiss once, kiss twice.
Kiss twice, yeah, definitely. Like this friendly, of course. This is the greeting.
Shake
like
hands also.
We hug and shake hands and we kiss twice. Like we do everything except bowing. You know? Okay. What about exchanging business cards? What are the customs of exchanging business cards around the world? Read.
Yes. I read it or what?
Yes, go ahead.
Exchange business card. People have a different customs from exchanging business card around the world. Some customs are very formal. People always use two hands and look at the cards.
Look at the card carefully. Yeah.
Yes. Other customs are informal. People accept a card with one hand and they quickly put it in a pocket.
In a pocket. Yes, the pocket. Level A gave. So in a pocket. So yeah, definitely. So some customs are very formal, but here, like if someone gives you a business card, what do you do with it?
Yeah, I'm the second one. Accept a card with one hand and quickly put it in the pocket.
Yeah, definitely. It's really informal here in Egypt. We don't care about business cards, actually. It's another important, right?
Of course.
Okay, what about the small talk?
Small talk. What about small talk? The topics people talk about when they don't know each other well. In some places, it's not polite to ask about someone's age or salary. In others, it's considered rude to ask about someone's family.
Someone's family, definitely. So rude. What's the meaning of rude? Equals impolite. Rude means impolite. Something impolite, not nice. Yeah. So it's not polite to ask about someone's age or salary. And others, it's considered rude, considered impolite as well to ask about someone's family. Okay, here is a discussion. In your opinion, is there a right way and a wrong way to greet people?
Right way, yes, of course, to greeting people, yes. It's kind of a polite attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And respect the person.
Definitely, yeah, I agree with you. All right, so in your country, are there any topics people should avoid during a small talk? What about the topics below? Like you can choose from here, these topics. What are the topics that we should avoid during a small talk? Like we don't know each other well. So what topics should I avoid talking with you about?
Ask about salary, ask about family, ask about something like that. And
yeah, religion as well.
All people don't like to
about religion.
yes. yes, a lot of people don't like to permit about his salary and his family. The secret thing again.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely. But actually, like a lot of people are like interfering in one's life, and it's being rude to, and they ask about the salary and the age and everything. Definitely in Egypt,
Yeah, yeah,
they always talk about these stuff, because they are
yes.
curious. They're always curious to know. Okay, so here's a conversation between two people meeting in a hotel lobby. What is a hotel lobby?
Mm. The reception or the whole
The hall.
the whole
Definitely,
yeah.
it's not the reception, and actually, it's called the hall. The lobby, it's the hall.
Mm.
Any hall, like whether it's in
Mm.
a hotel, whether it's in your apartment, you might have a hall in your apartment, a lobby. It's called the lobby. Okay, so I want you to
Mm.
read this conversation. It's between Leon and Taka. Those are not native
Mm.
speakers. Okay, there's someone from Japan, and the other one is Spanish. Okay,
Okay.
and yeah, just read the conversation and tell me what you understand from it.
Leon, you look familiar. Haven't we met somewhere before? Taka, I don't think so. I am not from around here. Leon, I know. Aren't you from Japan? I'm sure we met at the IT conference last week. Of course, you are from Mexico, right? That's right. I'm sorry, I have forgotten your name. No. Kama,
Kamura Takashi.
Kamura Takashi.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can call me Taka. Hi, Taka. Leo Brito. Please call me Leo. So, what have you been up to since the conference?
Since
Not
the
much.
conference.
In the conference, yes. Not much. Actually, I am on my way to the airport. Now I am flying back home. Oh, yes. Hey, we should keep in touch. Here is my card. The conference is in
Acapulco next year.
Acapulco next year, and I could show you around. That would be great. I hear Acapulco is beautiful. It was nice to see you again, Taka. You too.
You too. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the term that we can call this conversation with?
What,
these people are meeting for the first time or the second time, in your opinion?
First time, but they think they saw them from once. Yes, no, it's second time.
Second
or
time,
someone,
right? Yeah, so
yes,
we can say they are just got reacquainted. They got reacquainted, yes. Right? This is the term that I meant, just yes. Earlier. They got reacquainted, yes. Right? So if you of course you see, let's say a familiar person, like like you're not sure that you know this person, but you think you might have met him or her. You say this expression, "You look familiar." So, right? So we say this expression when we are not sure that we know this person, but we think we might. So you look familiar. Haven't we met somewhere before? I don't think so. I'm not from around here. Of course, this is an American accent, so we say I don't think so. I am not from around here. So the pronunciation, you're gonna listen to the audio right now, and you're gonna see. I know, aren't you from Japan? I'm sure you met at the IT conference last week. Of course, you're from Mexico, right? He's trying to remember. That's right. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. And I used here the present perfect. Okay, and we're gonna know why. The just in the next lessons. I've forgotten your name. So Kamura Takashi, introduce himself. But you can call me Taka. Hi Taka, Leon Perito. Please call me Leon. So what have you been up to since the conference? What's the meaning of this question? What have you been up to? When I ask you, what have you been up to since the last time we met? So I say this question, Okay, when like I am asking about your recent activities. When you want to ask about someone's recent activities, you don't say how are you or what did you do. No, we say what have you been up to. Okay, so
up to يعني قبل كده أو كنت فين من زمان يعني.
yep, that's it, like the same, yeah, the same thing, I guess. Okay, so you look familiar first. Okay, as you know. طبعا what have you been up to يعني أخبارك إيه من ساعة ما تقابلنا آخر مرة since the last conference. Okay, or how have you been? The
Where have
same
you been
question.
يعني
The same question.
Where
You
have you
can
been
ask
يعني
this question or يعني طبعا بنقول where have you been أنت كنت فين. أما أنا بقول how have you been أخبارك إيه بقى أو أحوالك إيه من ساعة ما إيه من ساعتها ما شفتكش من زمان. I haven't seen you in a long time. ينفعش اقول لك how are you لما اشوفك. no بقول لك يا اخي ده فينك من زمان ايه اخبارك عامل ايه. What have you been up to? So I'm asking about your recent activities since the conference. He replied, not much. Actually, I'm on my way to the airport now. I'm flying back home. Hey, we should keep in touch. Keep in touch or stay in touch. What's the meaning of it? We should keep in touch or stay in touch.
keep in touch. We should do talk again. We should do talk.
في should to نشوة ما في should to should
أيوة.
والverb على طول should talk. We should talk more. Yes, we should keep in contact with each other, right? So
yes.
Keep or stay in touch.
Yes.
To keep contact with each other, right? Okay, great. So here's my card. He gave him his card. And by the way, in the picture here, he got this card the formal way because I think he's a Japanese guy. So, you know, he's exchanging business card the formal way, you know. So he just, took the card carefully, his two hands, and, just looked at the card carefully. So the conference in Acapulco next year, and I could show you around. What's the meaning of it? To offer to introduce someone to a new place. When someone comes to your city for the first time, okay, you take him and show him around or show her around. Okay, يعني introduce her to a new place. تلففه بقى وتفسحه والكلام ده كله. He doesn't know anything about your city, so you're gonna take to him a restaurant, into just a playground or something, a cinema and so on. So show you around. So that's طبعا the Leon is Spanish speaker and Taka is Japanese speaker. That's why I'm gonna play the audio right now, okay? And you're gonna listen to it and focus on the pronunciation because they are not native speakers, but they speak English very good.
See. Okay. Photo story. Read and listen to two people meeting in a hotel lobby.
You look familiar. Haven't we met somewhere before?
I don't think so. I'm not from around here.
I know. Aren't you from Japan? I'm sure we met at the IT conference last week.
Of course. You're from Mexico, right?
That's right. I'm sorry. I've forgotten your name.
Kamura Takashi. But you can call me Taka.
Hi, Taka. Leon Prieto. Please call me Leon. So, what have you been up to since the conference?
Not much. Actually, I'm on my way to the airport now. I'm flying back home.
Hey, we should keep in touch. Here's my card. The conference is in Acapulco next year, and I can show you around.
That would be great. I hear Acapulco's beautiful.
It was nice to see you again, Taka.
You too.
So this is the conversation. So every conversation here and every pronunciation here has an audio. That's why you have to listen more and you have to listen to anything that we say or take in order to just improve your listening skills and learn about your ears.
Yes.
Okay. It's really, really important. Answer the questions here. According to the photo story, explain your answers. Why does Leon begin speaking with Taka?
Because he saw him before, or he looks familiar.
He looked familiar to him. Yes. Okay, number two. Has Taka been busy since the conference? Taka been busy since the conference? So when he asked him, what have you been up to since the conference? He said, not much. Right? So he wasn't busy. But no, he hasn't. It's a yes or no question. Right? Okay, number 3. Why does Leon give Taka his business card? Let's get back to the photo story.
I forgot.
Hey, we should keep in touch. Here is my card. The conference is in Acapulco next year, and I could show you around. So he gave him his business card to keep in touch, to stay in contact with each other. Right?
Yes.
Okay, number 4. What does Leon offer to do at the next conference?
Take him around.
To show him around. Show him around.
Show him around. Yes.
Take him to new places and stuff like that. Amazing. Good job. Okay, write suggestions to a visitor about how to behave in your country. What's the meaning of behave?
I know behavior.
Yes, it comes from behavior. Yes, behave means deal with. Deal in your country. So behave the same meaning as deal. So I want you to tell me like 3 advice or pieces of advice, 3 tips, okay, to a visitor comes to the country for the first time, how to behave in the country, in Egypt. As a reporter, I know you think you know the answer for this. Like, you're gonna give me good answers. So come on, tell me.
Can upload the application about Arabic, translate from his language into Arabic first.
Okay, great.
Okay. And know about the local words. When he feel lost, he can talk to the people to know about the where he is or his address. So he should he should learn a lot of words and public words in the Egypt, and he should search about GPS when he going to somewhere, and download also Uber to can move easier in the country. That's 4.
Great. Yeah, keep talking. I don't mind. I don't mind, so yeah, that's really cool. These are some creative ways. Okay, so you mentioned like how to behave and how to deal in the country, like in a perfect way. So how about the customs? How to deal with people? Give him tips to how to deal with people.
Yes, of course. In Egypt, you should to pay a lot of money.
Should pay a lot of money. Should
pay.
Uh-huh.
Should pay a lot of time, and it's not all the time. Some people was very, very good and very kind, and they don't like to take money, and you can give advice without any money. But some jobs like to pay to them, like the carrier, the big carrier, the sailor.
Definitely, like you should be careful, and don't do like Ahmed Helmi in Asal Aswad.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, of course. Yes. When I traveled to Tunisia, some girls come to visit Egypt, and I took her around the Hussein and Al Street. And he know how we talk with the people, how we talk, and finally, with the second visit to Egypt, he know everything, and he know the Egyptian accent well. So they know she is the Egyptian.
Yeah, definitely.
She changed the accent of the Arabic, and it's easy, and she likes it. Egypt is very safe and very good. So I think Arabic people can act like Egyptian people.
Yeah, definitely.
When they visit a lot. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So once you go to like a country and you stay for a long time, you just take the customs and follow the people there, and yeah, so it's just like adapt in the country, and you become one of them. So definitely, just get attached to the place, to the habits, what they do, and you do like them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing, Nashwa. All right, that's really great. So, unfortunately, our time is almost out. Okay, next time we're gonna, inshallah, ناخد lesson 1 and lesson 2. Okay, next
Okay.
sessions. أول حاجة الكانفو، هنكمل بقى هنتكلم عن نفس اللي انت طبعا الفايلز اللي انت معاكي، هنتكلم عن work and risk. Okay,
Okay.
work and
Okay.
risk. طيب وبين طبعا احنا
plus
ايه
lesson 1 و 2.
lesson unit 1 unit 1 lesson 1 and 2 ان شاء الله المرة الجاية، ولو طبعا لو في وقت هناخد short story برضو، بس we're gonna see يعني. Okay.
Okay.